I think it's live now. Yeah, it's live.
Yep.
Nick Schulaner, Schulaner.com. NickSchulaner.com, actually. SCHULANER.com. Nick Schulaner. That's who you go to if you need your marketing shit going.
Hang on. I'm sorry. Go again.
Talking to
I forgot to mute the stream on the other monitor. Sorry.
Look, I'm just happy this is fucking working. Because nothing else is right now. There's a reason I'm doing this fucking stream. But go ahead. You know, talk about your new sponsor, customer, or whatever the fuck it is.
I got a new client. So, celebrated that tonight.
Nice.
Got some Cougar Country. Burger place over here in Pullman, which when you crash
I thought you were talking about actual cougars.
No. Dude, seriously though, when you come up and visit me before we head to Utah, I got to introduce you to Cougar Country because their shit is actually pretty good. I just had a chicken sandwich. Those are fucking amazing.
Oh, this is an actual restaurant. This isn't like a bar or something.
No.
No, you had me real fucking excited there, man. I was like, okay, fine. Hey, I'll tell you, I got a story for you actually. The regular booty call that I had, which I was the booty call. I didn't call her. She called me. I was about 23 at the time, so that's how long ago this fucking was.
Jeez, was
she was 38 at the time. Close enough.
All right, go ahead.
But she would call me over to like, hey, you know, are you busy? Do you have, what was it? It was $15 to go to the hotel that we had. You could reserve $15 for 2 hours or something. And you know exactly what the fuck you do in 2 hours. I'm not even going to fucking explain that one.
Mm-hmm.
But she was one of those people. She was 15 years older than I was. By the way, I had 6 kids.
From 5 different fathers?
Nope, by 2.
Okay. I thought you were going to say 7 different fathers.
No, I mean, that's serious. By 2 Mexican guys. She's, if she's still around, she's Vietnamese, actually.
Damn it, Atham.
You know? Okay, the last time I think I actually communicated with her was, she didn't even know it was me. And the reason she didn't know it was me because she called my number. I had moved up to June Lake. And previously, the last conversation I had with her was, basically we had the agreement was, you know, okay, we'll keep seeing each other. We'll keep going to the hotel or whatever, you know, until one of us finds somebody else to actually get with. Now, I didn't think it was going to be me, but it did. It ended up being the Hot Russian X. And so I ended up getting with the Hot Russian X, and then she calls me over. I actually responded, and my whole fucking, you know, conscience came into mind. I was like, I can't fucking do this. It's like, I'm not going to do it. And that's what I told her. So that was the last time we met face to face. But then she calls me like a year and a half later. It's like, hey, can you come over? Like, I don't have this number anymore. Of course, it was me. So I was completely fucking lying. I still had the damn number, but I basically just told her, okay, it was the best way I could think to actually kind of let her down there. It was, okay, you call this number, but it's somebody else's number. Like, it's like, you know, somebody switches to a different service and they get a different number. And somebody else gets the number too. And that's kind of what I played that off as. So I kind of let her down easy as far as that goes. But yeah, for the longest fucking time, like me and her, like we were, God, she would call me like nearly almost every fucking night. Almost every fucking night. I was thinking about this today, actually. We did this whole thing about, you know, like black from the waist down as you get darker here, whatever, you know, applies that like I have a lot downstairs, and I do. And And I fucking proven it. You seen the fucking messages. Her Mexican boyfriends apparently were a lot larger than I was. And I remember she brought that up, and I asked her about this. Her comment verbatim was, "Well, at least I can fit you in my mouth at least a little bit better than I could them." So even though I wasn't at least as large as, the father of her 6 fucking kids, or the 4 kids or the 2 kids, or whatever the fuck it was, I can't remember. Still doing pretty fucking good. I still give her the best fucking ride she ever had, even though the other people she had kids with were fucking bigger than I was. So there's your fucking ray of hope there. You don't actually need to be like super fucking big down there. Again, the best sex organ, the most important sex organ on the planet is in between women's ears. And I made sure that was the case with her as well as everyone else. All right, well, I got shit to bitch about, but what do you got going on there?
Things are going good, man. I got a new client and studying for my ham radio test. I don't know, man. Things are going pretty good.
Are you going to actually take it, or are you going to take it officially? Maybe you'll take it on the side or something. I don't know.
Oh, you mean my ham radio
thing was, yeah.
I'm actually going to take the test because I want to be able to communicate legally and have a call sign.
Okay. I'm thinking, I think I've said this before. I don't think, if I got into it, I wouldn't take the actual test. It's the same reason I wouldn't take I wouldn't go for the concealed carry. Actually, I might do that anyways, because the weapons that I would get, it would fall under, you wouldn't have the strenuous, rules that Washington has up here, as far as semi-automatics or anything that holds more than 10 rounds per magazine. Thinking like your revolvers, your shotguns, your bolt-action rifles, that kind of shit. I'll get those legally. And I already know which ones I don't want to get. But as far as anything else, you're like, no, nobody's going to know about these. No one's going to fucking know. But I'll get the concealed carry maybe for those. In the case that, like the fucking ATF shows, it was like, hey, we need to confiscate this. Okay, fine, here you go. First of all, I built a fucking replica. But second, you don't know about anything else that I fucking have. Again, the best weapons that you have are the ones no one else knows about. I've been beating that drum for fucking months now. What was I talking about?
You're talking about radio. Dude, for me...
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, it's like, I understand that if shit hits the fan, you're not going to need a license. I want to be able to mess around on the radio when shit doesn't hit the fan and actually talk to people without them getting on my ass about, oh, you should really get a license. Especially since it's pretty easy.
I gotta ask, actually, what's the, you would know more about this than I would, this is why I'm asking you, what's the enforcement looking like as far as that goes? Do you have a lot of people, do you have like feds actually coming to people's houses because they're broadcasting pirate radio or something?
It's not the feds, but it's the local hams, the ham radio people. They're like self-policing.
Okay, so that's not something I'd be worried about then.
Yeah, but these are the people I'd want to talk to on the air.
So they're reporting you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they're either reporting you, and if you do it too much, they can...
How do they even know you have a license?
That you can do a call sign lookup.
Oh, okay.
Like if you give them a call sign, and you can just look it up to make sure it's an actual call sign.
And they actually fucking check this shit.
Well, if they suspect you don't, well, here's the thing. If you use your call sign and they start saying something you shouldn't, or just doing something, and if you do it too long, they'll like trace your signal and come find you. They won't necessarily be violent, but they're just like, hey, At worst, they'll threaten to hurt you, but at the best, they'll just not talk to viewers. They'll
Good
just
fucking
not.
luck doing that to me. I've been waiting for fucking Target to show up my fucking front door. Now I'm even more tempted to fucking do this.
Even at the best, they just won't talk to you when you're trying to talk to someone on the air. Which is kind of sad because the whole reason I want to get into this is to actually be able to talk to people. So,
well, that's the whole fucking point. Rage on, I see your comments, by the way. We'll get to those.
Oh, all right.
Rage on is asking my martial arts discipline is. I'm gonna guess he was talking to me and not you. I don't know if you have any martial experience there, Nick. If you do, feel free to correct me here.
Not really.
Okay.
Nothing
new. I don't know. I got started in Shorin-ryu Karate, and that specific school had a lot of other things to teach, like Silat, Eskrima, other kinds of things. And the school I actually got recruited into. Oh, did I tell you how I got into the actual combat martial arts school? Of which that the one that I was in. Not to say that wasn't combat martial arts, but this I got recruited into the one that like actually was instrumental in making me the real life fucking cartoon villain. Did I tell you about this?
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah.
Well, what do you remember? Actually, now I'm kind of curious. What did I say?
I just remember that you mentioned something about that.
No, like how I actually got recruited, as far as that goes. Because the instructor, put it this way, the instructor actually came looking for me. Do you know AJ Cortez is? Alexander AJ Cortez, whatever the fuck his name is. You know who that is?
Sounds a little familiar.
Well, Aaron had him on this show, and the reason he had him on this show is because he had basically there was some meme. It's like, what was it? Women don't do this. It was like, be thin, be healthy, be nice to your man, all this shit. And all he did was basically do the opposite of that. He's like, don't do this, don't do that, whatever. It was just kind of a parody. And then somehow this ended up blowing up like fucking worldwide. Like it was like Trump tweeted it. It got that fucking big. And Aaron had this guy on his show like for about 45 minutes or so. Just talking about that. It got big in the US. It got big in the UK. It got big in Australia. It got big in fucking some of the goddamn Muslim countries, for fuck's sakes.
Huh. All right.
And now he still does his own thing. You know, I think he's a personal trainer. Like he had some, and then he found some guy who, I think he's missing an eye or something. I mean, he looks like a Thai guy, so he's probably learning Thai kickboxing. And he's been on his kick. He was like, okay, you make yourself ready enough, then the masters will appear to teach you. And that's what he's been on a kick for. And that actually literally happened to me. I was in, what was it? This was back when I was still in high school. I was about a year or two into the Shorin-ryu class that I had. Oh, what you gonna? I learned a lot of good things there. And this guy, he actually visited with some of his students, and I actually fought with one of his prodigies, who's younger than I am, actually. He's about 3 or 4 years younger than I am. And I fought him pretty well, but again, you know, well, just so you know, cardio was not my strong suit back then. Endurance was not my strong suit. So I fought against him right until I fucking ran out of gas. And that's when he started taking over. I still did pretty fucking well. Better than most of the other students from this class actually did. So about 3 or 4 months later, I'm sitting in the damn pews, and he's in the pew in front of me. And I asked him, is he still doing the classes or whatever? He says, yes, and you're invited. Please come by. I find his class, and then literally that's pretty much all she wrote. I started going there full time. I got up to being an actual fucking instructor there. By the way, this place is. When I left, there was about 5,000 or so people who came through that class. You want to know how many black belts came out of that class? Out of the 5,000 people who came through there, take a wild guess. As a hint, if
Oh
you
wait,
pay,
sorry, I was muted. I was muted. 5 was my guess.
You're not far off. I think
Am
it's
I
about
high or
9.
low?
That's the most. You're a little low, but you're not far off. 9.
Jeez.
Out of the 5,000 back in 2012.
Yeah, wasn't the world supposed to end back then?
And Ray John asked if it was first degree black belts. Yes, it was first degree black belts. I made it a second before I moved, and I was posthumously, or not posthumously, because I'm still alive, for fuck's sakes. I was given later the rank of third degree black belt. And in case nobody knows about it, as far as our school goes, third degree black belt is a teaching black belt. That's sensei level. And since I spent like 2 or 3 fucking years teaching other people, I kind of fucking qualified for that anyways. So I was just kind of giving that, as kind of a nicety. And I'm fine with that. I don't need to get the fucking master level. That's fine. I'm not going to master everything. I'm not. Eskrima looks lethal. Yes, it is. You know what Eskrima is, Nick?
Isn't that like a fighting style that has those sticks? Like what Nightwing uses?
Yep. The 3-foot sticks, specifically. But it could be any sticks in the environment. Keep in mind, anywhere you go, you could find fucking sticks to fight with you. Mops, brooms, all this kind of stuff. That's also where staff work comes in handy. Or Joe Fighting Sisters, about 5-inch fighting sticks. And that's about the length of most brooms anyways. They're about 5 feet long. Some of the shorter ones maybe 4 foot, but whatever. There's 6 degrees, I think. It depends on the size of the school. Now, mine is a pretty small fucking unit. So the highest rank you can get is Grand Master, and that's 7th degree black belt in my school. Because that's a pretty fucking small school. Now, if it's something that's like nationwide or something, maybe you can get to 8th, 9th, maybe 10th degree black belt, because you have a lot more people to deal with. You will have more masters that are 5th degree. You may have more instructors or senseis that's 3rd degree. Maybe you have other people who've gone beyond. They'll go 6th, 7th, maybe 8th degree. It depends on the size. It's Filipino stick-sided. Yes, you're right. So is Arnice. Arnice, do you know what Arnice is, Nick?
Nope.
That's knife fighting, basically. By the way, what's my everyday carry? I'm sure I've showed it off. I'm sure you've seen it. He's gonna go look for it, apparently. Jiu-Jitsu has the same number. Yeah, because they're both Japanese. MMA, not so much, my friend. Nick is going to look for something. I don't know. I didn't know we were going to be talking about this. I had other things to talk about, but fine, okay. We can talk more martial arts. That's okay. I kind of wish Joe Dolio was here though. See, he has his own, experience to lend to, and it doesn't actually coincide with mine. He's more the Korean variety. I think it was Tang Soo Do is what he studies, and that's the actual combat version of Taekwondo. You've heard of Taekwondo, right, Nick? Nick, whatever you're doing, you muted. Oh, Nick, you're still muted.
I'm gonna guess part of your everyday carry is something kind of like this.
Kind of like that, but mine is more of the Tonto variety. Do you know what Tontos are?
Kind of slanted blade.
No, it's more fortified for stabbing. Which, if you have a knife, that's kind of what you're using it for, anyways.
Yeah.
And so that's what I usually use.
Yeah.
That's what I have everyday carry. Look up Smith & Weapons.
This I'm pretty sure is more utility.
That's more of the Bowie knife shape, even though it's not that size. I'm not saying that's a bad knife to have. That's a good one. But look up Smith & Wesson Border Guard.
Border Guard? All right.
Yep. Keep in mind, I'm left-handed, so that's my left-hand weapon. If you could throw it up on the screen, that'd be cool, too.
You're going to have to approve my ability to screen share. Hang on.
How do I do that?
You know how you can let people into the room? Like there's a backstage area where you can let people into the room?
Well, I'm looking at it right now, like this is the guest thing.
Yeah.
That's how I got
Well, when I try to share a screen, the screen that I share is going to go in that backstage area. So you have to let it in. Okay?
Well, I have you as the sole screen here, which is fine. I don't care.
There we go.
Just put that back up there. Okay.
Look in the queue. Look in the queue. See if you can find a third window. That should be my screen.
Hang on. I'm gonna look in layout. There's a way to do it where we're both on the screen, but you're showing something, I guess.
Yeah, that's what you're looking for. Keep looking at. Keep going through the different layouts. I know a bunch of people do it on like the Masculine Geek, and Aaron's done it a few times, so I know it's possible on StreamYard.
Yeah. Well, so I'm the one trying to figure it out, so all bets are off.
I know. I said just keep shuffling through all the combinations.
All right.
Excuse me. Let's see if I can pass this test.
Did you put it up?
Yeah. Oh, wait. There we go. It should be shared right now.
Should be shared. Okay.
Keep going.
I'll put it main screen. It's not showing up.
Oh, God.
Probably on my end. Don't worry about it, man. It's all good.
Hang on. I'm gonna.
I'll do us to the left side there, and
I got it.
Whatever the hell is there. All right, so maybe this is on Nick Schuler's and wish that'd be a fucking godsend.
Hang on. Okay. Oh wait. Okay.
Bacon, why aren't you on YouTube? I don't know.
Well, you're not gonna do it, so I guess I will. Hang on. Okay. So do you see, is there an icon that are two little people on the left and then a giant screen thing on the center right?
Yeah, that's what I tried. I'm gonna try it again. Well, it's set to that actually. Now I hit it again, and it's not fucking going there. I don't know why.
What is?
I'm gonna try the full fucking screen. How about that?
Yeah, try that.
There we go. We have the full. Well, there you go. I hit the full screen, and
Nothing happened.
it's still just look at us assholes.
Oh god. And you're not able to click on any links while you're live streaming, are you?
I could do it on the other phone. I could read it. Wait, what were you supposed to be talking about again? I can look it up on the other one.
Show you. I was going to show you the weapon.
What was the weapon?
The Smith & Wesson Border Guard.
Oh, you were trying to show what I have. Yeah.
You wanted me to throw it up on. Okay, hang on. All right.
I have a picture of that up on my site, anyways. If you look up 15-minute philosophy martial art, that's one of the weapons that I have shown there. It is the Border Guard. This is my left-hand weapon.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, try hitting the button that has the two people and the screen on it again. Okay. Try clicking that again. Let me know when you do. All right. Share this. Screen. Hang on. Why is this thing not sharing? Yep. Okay, I don't know what's going on here.
Knock myself out of this. Who's this? What is the sleepy dream of? What is this?
There. Finally. I don't know what you did, but it worked.
It was in the guest thing.
That's what I fucking tried to tell
reason.
you. It's in the guest thing. You're supposed to.
Well, they just fucking showed up, okay?
All right, but anyway, for anyone listening, if you look there, that is what Bacon's knife looks like. You can see it kind of has a more jagged blade as opposed to mine where it's a little bit more curvy because I suspect it's more like utilitarian. Or just more of a utility.
That's more the Bowie knife style. I know that style, and
which is what?
Just so you know, the tip is a little bit more easily broken on that style than the one that I normally carry. Just so you know, I'm not saying it's a bad style, but just keep that in mind.
What's a Bowie knife? Tell me about that.
What's a Bowie knife?
Yeah, tell me like what that style is, because I just know this because it's a thing.
It's the same shape that you have right now. But it's more of a fixed blade thing. And hang on. There we go. It's more of a fixed blade style, but those are one of those blades where they're like fucking 12 or something inches longer. And they have a lot more metal behind them. So you can get away with that kind of style of blade. Aren't you talking about the foldable styles? Yeah, you can do that with those. But you're more likely to break the fucking tip off. That's where the Tonto comes in. The Tonto is like it's a hardened edge. You know, it's more meant for stabbing.
Right.
It was more meant to survive that kind of shit.
So I could still do it with that. I just wear it down quicker.
You can do it with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right. While we're here,
let's prefer a different style.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, dude. Real quick, let's test out. Let's give you a crash course in the screen sharing thing, because I want to make sure you have the ability to do this. Let's see.
Oh boy, here we go. Well,
dude, I am doing this to help you.
Okay. All right. What could possibly go wrong?
You could possibly go wrong. All right.
Probably will.
Okay, hang on. We're going to do a few things that I'm going to try just to explore the capabilities of screen share. All right. Share. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, if I did,
I have a cigar left, so I'm good. Let's go.
All right. So I just tried to share my screen. Go ahead and approve it.
Should I be looking for something on here?
Yeah, the same way you approved my last screen share.
Oh, I see something else here. Hang on.
Yeah. Okay, there's my screen share. Now, if I did this right, you should be able to hear the actual audio.
Okay.
This is a George Carlin routine.
I can't believe China's blaming the US for this whole virus thing.
God.
What?
There.
Bullshit department.
Yeah.
In the
Let me know if you
bullshit
can hear
department,
that.
A businessman can't hold a candle to a clergyman.
That's George Carlin.
Yeah, but you can hear what he's saying, right?
I can hear what he's saying, not very clearly, but I can hear him.
Okay, hang on. Let me know
No,
if you can.
it's fine. It's
You
fine.
can-
Go ahead.
Well, hang on. I'm going to see how this exactly works. Let me know if you can hear him more
I
or
gotta tell
less
you the
when I
truth.
do this.
When it comes to bullshit, big time,
Is he more
he's
clear
coming in
or
loud
less
and clear.
the same?
you have to stand in awe. In awe of the all-time champion of false promises and
Bacon.
exaggerated claims, religion. No contest.
No, I'm here. I can hear him just fucking fine.
I know.
He's coming in loud and clear.
But just now, when I had my hand over the speaker, could you hear him more clearly, less clearly, or did it not affect it at all?
I didn't even notice. I was just listening to what he had to say. So I didn't even know.
No.
Here, I'm
I
about
get
to put
paid
my
more
hand over the
attention.
speaker.
Religion.
Did he become more
Religion
garbled?
easily has the greatest bullshit story ever told. Think about it.
No? It didn't make a difference?
No, I didn't.
Okay, cool. I just
As far
wanted
as
to
I
see.
could tell, at least.
Yeah, I just wanted to see how the audio worked. But anyway.
Cool. Glad I could help.
Because I know that's a feature on StreamYard. Because remember last time Alex Checkerfield couldn't get it to work when we were on the Masculine Geek. He wanted to
I
show
can't
the.
complain about that because that's pretty much my whole fucking shtick. Like, it just doesn't fucking work.
Right, dude. Hold on. This is what he tried to show us.
Oh, did he now?
Yeah, this is one. These are the types of things. They basically
Okay.
took the. They basically took the Thomas episodes that he narrated, and they put like stuff from his routines in them. Like this.
I don't believe
Fine.
road rage. I prefer the gentle review. If I don't like
Is
the
that
way
Thomas the Tank Engine next to him?
inside the other car,
No.
say,
Thomas is
"I
a
hope
bigger
your
blue one.
children turn out poorly.
Wait,
Oh,
here.
okay.
The other engines laughed, and Sir Handel sang a song about it. Rat
That
shit,
looks a little more Thomas, but that's not him.
69 assholes tied in a knot. Hooray! Lizard shit. Fuck.
Come on.
Teasing continue.
All right. Here, that's Thomas the Tank Engine right there.
There we go.
Oh wait, the one he specifically wanted to show us was I think it was this one.
Should we tag him in this?
Nah, he probably doesn't even remember he tried to show us this.
Doesn't matter.
What is this? Remember?
Shit, I remember this, and I got fucking, and I'm on this fucking show anyway, so let's put him in there anyways.
Here, there.
Good morning, Percy.
Here.
You whistle. Driving is fun, isn't it? Did you ever run over a guy, and then you panic, so you back up and run over him again? Did you ever notice the second crunch is not as loud as the first? Yes, Thomas, of course, but But what, Percy? Out with it. I think it's because
That's what I do with just on my own fucking channel. Okay.
What do you want to do this time? Drive around them? I think you're a bull.
Now, some of that shit is actually kind of funny. But anyway, now that we know the
A lot of it is.
Yeah, now we know the screen share function works. And I recognize a lot of these episodes. This was the kind of shit I grew up with. It was actually a kid's show.
It was. Funny enough, I actually, during the summer, I got sent to the same daycare that my brother went to. My brother, by the way, is about 6 or 7 years younger than I am. So translate that into all the peers there. So now there's this fucking 12 or 13-year-old guy there with with a fucking crowd that's like 6 or 7 years old. And we're all watching the same fucking thing. I got to see the same fucking thing there. I am not kidding.
Something similar actually happened to me once.
Okay.
Basically, I did some acting when I was 12, and I was in this one theater production back when I was 12, and the ages of the kids that were acting in this production, the youngest was 6 or 7, and then the oldest was 15. So I was kind of in the middle. And at one point, we were just messing around. We watched, because we were in the middle of 2 shows. We did a show at noon, and then we just kind of hung around backstage, or basically in the practice area until we did another show at 5 o'clock. And so I don't know how it was decided what we were going to watch, but we ended up watching a Thomas the Tank Engine movie and then a bunch of Pixar shorts.
And it's crazy just talking about that shit. You've heard about what's been going on lately, at least on Twitter. They've been exposing a lot of the fucking pedophilia rings that are going on around there. The ones that are going through Hollywood, the ones that are going through the fucking government and all this shit. Have you heard about that?
A little bit.
Well, I managed to avoid that. And by the way, my brother was my black brother, the fully black one. He also managed to, he was being recruited by that, and my mom put the kibosh on that. And I thought that was maybe not a good idea at the time. Maybe he could be famous. Maybe he could do other kind of things and then do things that famous people do, obviously. But now looking at this shit, it's like, holy fuck, did we dodge a fucking silver bullet?
Dude, right?
All of us. I dodged a silver bullet, and so did he. Both of us did. I was supposed to, I actually, what was it? You heard of Freedom Riders? Look up Freedom Riders.
Wasn't that a movie?
Yep. Look it up.
I remember something like that. It was like a teacher, and then she bonded with her class, and then
it's the same thing. It's like Lean By Me and the other movies like that. It's the same fucking script, basically.
Dedicated teacher in a racially divided LA school has a class of at-risk teenagers. That something like that?
Yep. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Guess who fucking casted for that? Take a wild fucking guess and guess who casted for that. I'll sit here and wait.
I'm going to guess it was either Weinstein or Epstein.
No. I was caster for that.
What?
Yep. I was that person. I was one of the ones that was cast for that. It was in, what was it? Not Los Angeles, wherever the fuck. The continuation school that I went to was my last year in high school. Because I went to a continuation school because I did not have the credits to go to a normal high school for my last year. Because I pretty much gave up on my first on my freshman year. I was one of the ones. They actually they almost casted me for that.
So you were almost in this movie. Huh.
Yep,
Oh,
Freedom Riders. I remember it. I remember it to this day. And I remember I scared the shit out of the lady, the white lady, by the way. I scared the shit out of her with my fucking rehearsal of whatever the fuck the line was.
Hmm.
And now I thought I overdid the part, but given what happened afterwards, what happened with everyone else, I'm kind of glad I didn't fucking do it.
what happened?
What would have happened if I actually fucking got the part? What would have happened if I actually, showed up to fucking act? What would have happened if, they thought I was actually a good fucking fit? You see what's happening with all the fucking the child actors that are coming in there now.
Dude,
who fucking knows?
This is. I don't think this is a Disney one, but look at what Disney does to child actors.
Another thing, another entity there. Now that you mention it, but yeah, I was almost a part of that, and so was my brother. He was almost a part of that.
Jeez.
Right? We're almost there.
Huh.
Now he has his own issues. He's already disowned me for reasons we already talked about. If you want to talk about him again, I can bring it back up. That's fine. I don't care. But that shit really fucking happens. What these people are talking about, like the fucking child porn actors and all this shit, that shit really fucking happens. I was almost a part of it.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about a really winning no version of how do I know about this? I know about it.
Ooh.
Winning no.
Jeez.
That's some crazy shit, man.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad I got out of the acting world when I did. I never really did anything major, but those are probably not because of the child pedophilia and all that. It's just because of the kind of people who do that in high school. I don't know.
Right, well, exactly.
No, the kind of people who are like that, the guys there, those guys aren't masculine at all.
You know what's funny about my experience? They were all girls. They were all girls that were fucking recruiting him. That's a crazy fucking thing about this. The woman that had me do the fucking presentation, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, but if I remember correctly, it was what's her name? Whoever the fuck was the star of that. You can look it up if you want.
The star of what? Freedom Riders?
Freedom Riders, yes.
Who exactly is the star? It's about a teacher and the kids. So who exactly?
It was a star. It was a teacher that was the star of that. She was the head person of that, and she showed up and did that for us. Now, I wasn't the only person that auditioned for that. There was quite a few of other of us. I just gave the most energetic audition, and she passed me up. Which again, I thought was a bad thing back then, but now looking back at it was a fucking good thing. I'm glad she passed me up.
Right.
What was her name? What was it Sandra Bullock or something? I think that's who it was.
The lead actress? No, according to this, it was Hilary Swank.
Hilary Swank, that's the other one. Yeah, that was her.
Yeah.
Sorry for me, they're kind of interchangeable, to be honest. I don't think about this stuff all that honest, so all that much. So they're kind of interchangeable as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, that was probably her. She was there. She showed up in my fucking class. She showed up in the fucking civics class that I had.
Really?
You know what civics are?
What?
You know what civics are? The civics class?
Barely.
That's where you learn about the whole laws of the states and all this shit.
Oh yeah. That kind of thing.
That's where she showed up. It was in that fucking class.
Of course.
That's where she showed up, you know, okay, we want to recruit people from this fucking place and go. And she had me show up for that. And she had me come up for that, and I fucking basically screamed at her. I think I intimidated her way too fucking much. Because I pretty much just fucking screamed at her. I still remember, like, she did a thing where, like, if you're screaming at someone, like, they, like, kind of blink their eyes, and they're still looking at you, but it's like, oh, shit, this is not someone we want to fuck with. That's what happened with her. And then I walked off the fucking stage. I thought I had the fucking position on. And this is something that I actually wanted to fucking be a part of. Honestly. But she wrote me off. And that's fine. She went with somebody else. I was almost a part of that. I literally was almost a part of that.
Jeez.
This whole fucking, you know, and again, you know, all this shit that's being exposed now, you know, like this fucking child rape and all this shit. Pretty sure I'll be fighting against that anyways. But I was almost a part of that. I was almost in that system. I almost was there. I was this fucking close. And I'm looking at it now, and I'm looking at what the fuck is going on, and I'm like, holy shit. I was almost there. I was almost there, Nick. I was almost there. I'm looking at it, I was like, Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say about that. What do you think?
Yeah, I already said it, man. You dodged a bullet.
I dodged a fucking missile. I dodged a fucking missile as far as I'm concerned. I could have been in that. And by the way, when I was trying to get, you know, work to get out of LA, to get some money to get out of LA, I jumped into that industry again. I don't know if you know that or not, but I tried to get back into the industry again, and I actually did. I went.
Wait, what?
Oh, sit.
Go back.
Oh, hang on. I went into the commercial industry. I went into Oh Sit, I think. That was one of the game shows out there. That one, I went into the, what was it? Give me a second. One of the other music shows. I can't remember which one it was. To be honest with you, I'm sorry, I can't remember what it was. But I got into those. I got money from that. And that's one of the ways I got out of LA.
Really?
I got back into the industry. And it was one of those things that, like, you know, you show up for 2, 3, 4 hours, maybe 8 hours or something, and then they pay you for that. it was whatever the fucking minimum wage was back then. And I got into that. I got the money out of that, and that's how I got out of LA. That was one reason I got out of LA. I was in it. I still remember one of the. I'll give you an anecdote. One of the people who had a fucking real issue with that. She had a problem with, I don't know, for whatever reason I was able to link an account or something. I can't remember what the fuck it was, to be honest with you, Nick. But she did this whole fucking thing. Was like, okay, everybody else can figure this out, but you fucking couldn't. Talking about me. I was like, why can't you fucking figure this shit out? And I was able to figure it out at the end. That's fine. But it was a whole fucking issue. Up until, I actually showed up on her fucking show, wherever the fuck it was. I think it was when 20 Matchbox, I think, was playing. If you can look that up. 20 Matchbox. That's when that happened. This shit really fucking happens. No, this shit happens a lot. I have been a part of it. So when other people talk about, child actors and all this other shit, I've been a part of it. It's happened to me too. So if I ever say anything about that, I know it happens personally.
Huh.
That's how I got out of LA. I got money out of that. I never had to do anything crazy like that. I never had to suck anybody's dick or anything. But I managed to get money out of that. And that's how I got out of LA. That is a real fucking story. So if you want to run that on your fucking site, go right the fuck ahead.
Shit, I might.
Literally, I was a part of it. I'm not kidding. No, when you see other people talk about there's like this child porn shit going on, yes, it is going on. I was a part of it.
Shit, man. Hang on.
Oh, shit is correct.
I'm gonna go check something real quick.
Go ahead. I'm here. I think he's going to get some pizzas or something. He was getting a pizza the last time, so. No, but I'm not kidding. If this is going out to anybody who's listening to this, if anybody has kids or whatever, look, that shit really does fucking happen. I was there. I was on the fucking ground. I saw this shit fucking happen. Nick, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. I was just sharing my experience. No, literally, this shit does fucking happen. I'm not kidding. I wish I was kidding. I really do wish I was kidding. I'm not. This whole fucking child porn thing, we prey on fucking children. Yes, that fucking happens. It does. I was there. I was on the fucking floor and watched it fucking happen. I'm not kidding. So if you can give this to other people so they can fucking know this, please fucking do. I don't care what it takes. I'll download and send you the fucking the files. if I can.
I kind of want to see that, man.
I wish, you know what? God damn it. I wish I recorded it. I wish I had. But I was there. I was there in the fucking recruiting offices. They did the same fucking thing that you're seeing right fucking now. Now, it wasn't the craziest things. Maybe it was just the ghost sit and all this shit and other things. It was things that were a lot more innocuous. But trust me, they looked for fucking little kids to do this shit. They did. Trust me. I saw it up fucking front. Just so you know. It is that bad there. Hopefully, I think my broadcast, when I do them on StreamYard, they get recorded and they get put in my profile, whatever. Hopefully people look at this shit. Hopefully they can run across it and then they can make their own decisions. Fine. Okay. That's why I do this. That's why I'm doing this now. I was a part of that. I was literally a part of that. Hey, are you under this age? Then maybe we have other opportunities for you. I've been there. I've seen that shit. Literally. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. This shit really fucking happened. I've watched what Hollywood did. We want underage people. Okay, are you underage? Okay, we'll have you in here. That's what happened. Y'all wonder why I fucking drink through this goddamn program. I think that's a real fucking good reason to drink through this goddamn program, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you probably do.
No shit. Hey. We're going to promote fucking child porn. Okay. I think that's a reason to fucking drink. Just as far as I'm going. And that's what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. I hope you're recording this. Are you? Are you recording this? Hopefully you are. Or I think YouTube is recording this at least.
Yes. Dude, we're recording. I see us live right now.
Okay, good. I was like, fuck. There are people who are like they're in the fucking single digits. I've seen that too. You don't want to fucking deal with this shit. You don't. Now at least I was 20 or so when this fucking happened, and I was fine. And I still got paid for that. Good for them. They paid me for it. They paid me for my time. But people who were under that, I don't know. I don't know what happened to them.
Well, I hope they're okay.
I would hope they're okay too. But look what happened with the whole Epstein thing. Look what happened with the whole fucking island thing. Okay. They were underage, but, you know, other people paid for them.
All right.
Think about that for a second. Think about that. Do you want to be those people? No, I'm going to take a wild fucking guesses that you don't want to.
I don't. Dude, I'm tired, as you could probably tell looking at my title.
Fair enough. But my point stands. It's look at the people who they ended up signing up for whatever the fuck it was. This StreamYard thing or wherever the fuck it is. And getting violated anyways. Would you want to be these people? I would say no. And that's something that's been exposed here on Twitter, actually. A lot. That's something I've been seeing for the last few days now. These people don't want to fucking deal with this shit. They don't want to be exposed as far as this goes. So, as far as this goes, no. And that's something I asked the other people who, okay, fine. You're like you have your own place where you can do your own fucking, whatever, your own disposal, whatever the hell it's called. But I'm looking at other places where it's like, Jesus Christ, this is really happening across a lot of goddamn platforms. I'm looking at a lot of places where a lot of fucking people are exposing kids to this kind of shit. I don't know about you, but I think that's actually something worth fucking fighting for. Just my particular mindset. As far as my mindset goes, you know what? If we're talking about kids that are getting abused, they're getting sexually used and all this shit, of which they should not be getting used for that kind of fucking thing. I'm gonna come after that. I'm gonna fucking go after it. Just saying. Why fucking wait? Why wait for some other fucking to come over there? I'm coming after it now. I don't care what it is. That's just me. Nick, you're probably immune to that. And that's good. I'm glad to hear that. But a lot of people
Sorry,
aren't.
what?
Huh?
What did you say? Just before, like, I'm immune
You're
to what?
immune to a lot of the shit that's going on right now. Talking about just picking on, kids that maybe they're what do you call it? They're gonna be, what do you call it? They're gonna get fucked with, basically. And guys are gonna want to fuck them. Guys are gonna want to fuck them. And I don't want that to happen. And so that's something that I'm gonna want to fight against. That's something that I want to do with my platform release. Now, that's not going to happen on your platform. Okay, fine. You got other things to do. Got it. Understood. But I ain't going to fucking stand for this shit. I will stand against that shit that happens. For that, I don't know, whatever. Woman that she has a son that is getting this fucking thing thrown against her. I'm going to fucking fight against this shit. But that's just who I am. He can't figure out which fucking gender that he is. He has a million other people telling him what his gender should be. I'm going to fight against that. That's just who I am. That's just who I am. That's something I'm willing to fight for. Anyone else can figure that fucking out or not. But I will figure that shit out. I already know what I'm going to be saying. Whether he knows or not. Well, they end the broadcast. Okay, fine. Until next time. Nick, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Do
Just
you
tired.
disagree with anything I said?
Not really.
Okay. Until next time, take care, stay ready, and above all else, be chaos, my friends.